Today we find ourselves here in the Scottish Highlands, which is not only home to the UK's largest mountain, Ben Nevis, but you can also find the Fort William UCI World Cup downhill track. At just under 3 kilometres long, the Fort William track is known for breaking bikes and bodies in equal measure, making it one of the most difficult challenges on the World Cup circuit, no matter what your level of riding. My challenge today is to try and ride the track as fast as possible so that I can find out firsthand how difficult the Fort William track really is. Today is the day that we get to tackle Fort William. I'm so excited for this. We've been here about a year ago, but it was shut because of the wind. They weren't running the lift. We're riding the Haibike LYKE, so 140 millimeters of travel, which is quite a small bike for a downhill track. This is one of the only places in the UK as well with the gondolas, so we're going to make our way over now, get on the gonny and go for a send. We're in the only UK gondola at a bike park, which is actually so sick. So we're now climbing up the Nevis range. I tried the Leogang World Cup track in a previous video and it was insane, such an eye-opener. And everyone commented, get yourself to Fort William, give it a go. And here we are. This track is known for its rock gardens, its motorway section, wall rides, big gaps. I'm gonna go up, do a sighting lap, look at the features, and the goal is to just do a half decent top to bottom run on it today. I'll be stoked if we can do that. So let's enjoy the views as we go up in the gondola and then we will drop in. We've made it to the top then. The views up here are absolutely incredible, and we've got the start gate for the World Cup track there behind us. Here we go then, we're in the start hut now. We're gonna cruise down, just do a sighting lap, see what the track is all about. I'm so excited for this. I think we've got almost perfect conditions, so let's get on the bikes and get our first taste of the Fort William downhill track. Good luck, KJ.
See you down.
See you in a minute.
Let's go.
Let's get it. First run ever on the World Cup track. Let's see what it's all about. I actually don't really have a clue what to expect. Leogang one was so gnarly. That first bit was quite good, a bit flowy actually. Just got to watch out for the rocks. Wow. I've just got down the first section and wow, it's pretty challenging. It's mostly just rock gardens, but the hill's quite steep, so obviously I don't know the lines. It's only like my sighting lap. This is what we're up against. You can get stuck in some of these bits if you don't know the line, and when you're approaching them quick it can feel problematic. Let's continue this sighting lap down there. That section was quite nice. I've come across the first bit of track that's shut to the public then, so we've got this road gap. It's not even that big actually. I'm not sure why that's shut, but that's a shame because jumping's my forte. The first sort of decent sized jump we've come to is shut. This section here looks absolutely horrific though. Let me just walk you through this. I say horrific, it's not too bad actually, but you can see just behind me, rocks, roots. Again, a million lines, you'd have to pick your one, but that's shut, so we're not going to make it on that. The bit that I did just ride wasn't too bad actually, it was quite tame, so let's carry on down and see what's next. Carrying on then from that drop, well actually you'd go fast after landing that. We've got a little stream gap here. That's so sick. Again, it's not massive, but you certainly wouldn't want to fall in there. Starting here for the river gap, it's not that big, you don't need much of a run up. Let's get over it. You! Easy. You! Hit that a bit hard next time. Oh, this is the motorway section and these are the jumps. We're almost at the bottom now, and as you can see behind me here, we've got the motorway section. It's the jumps. They're not actually that big. I just went down there and had a little look, so I've pushed up now to give them a hit. I'm stoked for this bit. So let's get on the bike. There's no wind. It should be perfect. Let's get through these jumps. There we go then, we made it down to the finishing corral now. That was not the most graceful of finishes. I completely messed it up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to do one run off camera just to remember the lines so I can put together a good lap, and then we'll film the full top to bottom. So that is the next clip that you will see. Right, have a good one then, boys.
Yeah, you too.
Sweet. Here we go then, dropping in, top to bottom run. Let's see how far we get on the World Cup track here at Fort William. I'm stoked to be out here riding it. See how much of it we can link together and how much of it we can remember. That's the first bit, not even a percentage of the way down. This is where I'm so slow. Through these rock garden, I don't really know what to do on them, except just get arm pump. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whew. Saw these boys on the left following Rory down there, who's a downhill, does a bit of racing, and he's on a downhill bike, so it's going to be fun to sort of see if I can replicate his lines a little bit. That was sick to follow Rory on the downhill bike. I can really see, just following him, there's lines there that I hadn't even done in the practice ones, so that made a big difference. But the biggest thing is, first of all, I'm not riding clips, so my feet are coming off everywhere. And also, I'm just getting arm pump, 140mm travel compared to the downhill bike. I think it makes a big difference. But I'm going to see if I can follow him on a bit more, actually, because we're coming into like the jumpy section now, which is a bit more my domain. That's just absolutely hellish up there. So let's carry on and see what it's all about. Here we go then. Following Rory again. See if I can do a little bit of a better job in keeping up with him this time. You! Nice one, mate. That's sick. Good stuff. There's quite a big jump coming up here, which Rory's not hit, and I did. And I'm just giving him a little bit of advice on it. You! There it is. That's quick, wow. Yeah boy, nice, you got it. Right, switching places now because we're coming into the jump section, which is more my sort of area of expertise. Wow, not that bit. And Rory's going to follow me through them, so let's see what it's all about. There we go. There we go, into the finishing corral. You! That's so sick. Nice, dude. That end bit's fast, isn't it? Just going to give the bike a quick clean because we're flying back down to London tomorrow morning, and this one's covered in ceramic coatings, so I should be able to blast it with a pressure washer and all this dirt is just going to fall off. I won't even need the brush or the cleaner, so ceramic coat your bikes. There we go then, we've made it down to the bottom and we're now stood here in the finishing corral. Fort William is insanely difficult if you're trying to ride it at speed. It's such a physical and a mental challenge because the track's just so long. I've never ever hit anything like it at the top with the rock gardens. Not running clips was a big mistake. I've never ridden in them, but I can now see exactly why you would, because I was basically doing Supermans and no-footed cans the whole way down the track there. And 140mm travel, I think that was really contributing to the arm pump. It was just very, very difficult to hold on to. But once we got out of that section and into the jumps and the woods where it was like a normal trail, just a steep one, then I actually felt pretty good on that. And it's one of those things I wish that we had more time so I could just dial the lines in and get faster, because even following Rory there, who is a bit more familiar with the track than I am, he was doing lines and hitting gaps which I hadn't hit before, and as soon as he was doing them it was like, okay, I know exactly where he's going and I can see that and it works. Unfortunately, that is all we got time for today. I'm stoked that we finally got back and managed to complete the World Cup track. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the trails here at Fort William. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave some comments below, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a